Hello, I'm Shawn Kenney, and I'm playing some more StarMade. So I'll give you a quick little update on the board cube. The lag issues and everything I was having, that was due to the Canon setup, so definitely overthinking it. Just put in a nice block like that, and this is just working perfect. Does like 800 per shot, and it's almost like a board cutting beam. If I leave it on the dreadnought long enough, it will cut through those shields. It does take a little while, but the board has lots of shields as well, so nice, battle. That, and I was working on turrets. Haven't quite figured out the turret spacing and what's going to give me, enough, but not lag out. But what I really want to talk about today is the factories. They've done an update for the factories, and it's looking really good. They've added recipes. So where before you needed sort of your basic factory, and then you'd make parts to create an advanced factory, and then those would make even more advanced factories, like various tiers of factories. The way it's working now is you just have a factory input block, and that's your basic crafting table, if you were, and then you get recipes for various blocks. Now these are going to be dropping as loot, as well as you can buy them from shops. Now if you buy them from shops though, they do cost 10,000 of the particular block you want to build. So if I go closer to the store here, and I was just hitting the wrong button. So I've been buying some for, say, shield dispensers. Now this is sort of a higher level item, so this is going to require, when it creates the recipe, it's going to require sort of certain levels of ingredients. If I were to buy, you can see it in here, you can buy any block, and it's a new button here just above the sell button. It's buy recipe. So when I click on that, it's going to cost me 10,000 shield dispenser blocks, and that will give me a new recipe. So there we go. Let's use that. Now we can have a look at the recipe. I've bought in a few already, just to give you an example of how it's randomly generating them. So I have 3 recipes. They're all going to create 3 shield dispenser blocks, whereas this one requires a 2 protein 40,000A, 2 green hull, and 2 protein 10,000A. Another recipe here requires 4 quadracite level 5, 6 yellow paint, and 4 gray hull corners. So sort of more rare items there. This one's requiring 7 plextanium level 2, 7 Y holes, Y-hole nucleus, sure, and 4 hardened hull purple. So very specific sort of different ingredients. This one's requiring 2 protein 30,000A, and then 2 hardened hull wedge black, and then 11 protein 10,000A. But this one's taking 11 protein. So as you can see, like the recipes, maybe I'm guessing there's some kind of value assigned to various levels of ingredients, and higher level items are going to require more of those higher level ingredients, some kind of table, I'm guessing. But it definitely gives us a variety, and it's also showing that you're maybe going to find you maybe have one recipe that's particularly good in certain circumstances, whereas others maybe you're on a different planet and it has different resources. Like for example, I have one here for it makes 1 hardened black hull, and if I look at the recipe for that, that's requiring 2 red paint, 7 Y1 memories, and 2 rock red planet terrains. So I put together some of that, and so if I just drag that down with the recipe in the just pressing R on the factory input, that brings you to this screen. And so I just drag the recipe and the ingredients down, and it'll start creating it. It seems like it goes through a cycle every couple seconds or so, so you can just be able to leave that and let it process through, and I'd be able to come back and collect my hardened hulls. So now there's definitely a purpose for factories in the game. It was definitely hard to wrap your head around the earlier version. You pretty much pretty much required that you had a wiki open to the page for all the various ingredients and the steps and everything that you needed. So this is a much I don't even know how to describe it. I love this improvement so much. I'm at a loss for words. How about that? It's great because it just puts it all in the game for you. So now what we can do is maybe go hunt some pirates. Hopefully they'll drop some good recipes, make a factory, and what I'm thinking of doing is doing maybe a survival mode. Say if I die, then the entire world has to get wiped. What I might do is import some of the files, but I won't be able to buy them. I'll stop myself from buying them, but maybe that there'll be harder enemies and other blueprints within the world. So if I come across an enemy dreadnought, I'm going to be running away, that kind of thing, and be a good setup for building a base and setting up a factory so that I can build the parts for a real ship. So I think that's going to be my next project for now, and just keep you updated on how the factories work. I was experimenting and trying to have the factories input into each other. Now I don't know if I was doing it wrong. I was trying the various sort of selecting it, deselecting it, using V to connect them in different ways. Wasn't working for me at the moment, so I'm going to keep playing with it and see if I can't get it working so I can explain it to you guys. And that's, I think, it for now. That's new factories and a little Borg update as well. Look forward to doing a survival mode, I think, in the near future. So thanks for watching. So long for now.